Nearly 60 of the best triathletes on the planet lined up for the 2023 Women's Grand Final in Pontevedra, northwest Spain. It looked a straight shootout for the title between France's Cassandre Beaugrand and Beth Potter of Scotland, with a meagre 32 points separating them in the rankings. But Emma Lombardi and Taylor Spivey in third and fourth were still in contention. The usual candidates were front and centre in the swim. Soregni of Italy, Olivia Mathias of Great Britain came out well after the first of the two 750-metre laps. But the two main protagonists, Potter and Beaugrand, weren't far behind. Around about 13 seconds or so off the pace out the water. Decent transition for Beaugrand. Potter was just slightly behind. The key for her was whether she would be able to get into that leading group. And we would soon find out. They were a little bit split apart in the early stages, but on the first lap, a group of 15 women came together, and a very large chase pack was actually losing time for the first 4 laps of the 40k bike. They did gain a bit of time in the second 4, and that was important because Olympic qualification on the line for several of these women as well for their respective nations. So they came off the bike, the 15 women together. The chase is only 15 seconds behind at this point. They've made up ground, but now surely it was Potter versus Beaugrand effectively for the world title. Emma Lombardi, the young Frenchman, went off quickly, along with Kate Woff of Great Britain. And it was 24-year-old Woff, who won the under-23 world title 12 months ago, who was storming along at the front with Potter. But Beaugrand, tellingly, was suffering from cramps, and she couldn't go with the leading 3, effectively ending her charge for the title. Potter got past Woff on the third of their 4 laps that made up the 10k run, and at the bell, she was well clear. Beaugrand battling on gamely, Lisa Tersch making up a lot of ground, and despite a penalty, she would qualify for the Olympics. But Potter winning the grand final in the grand manner and becoming world champion at the age of 31. Kate Woff, a brilliant performance in second, and very brave from Cassandre Beaugrand, despite her cramping issues, coming home to secure third place and take bronze. Some notable performances in behind, and very important ones as well, for the likes of Lisa Tersch and Rachel Klammer. They would guarantee themselves a spot at the next Olympics for Germany and the Netherlands respectively. Confirmation of the final result. 18 seconds the margin of victory. Great Britain 1 and 2, and Julie Deron an eye-catching 8th after a great bike and run. So another medal for Beaugrand after silver in Paris. Kate Woff, her first ever medal at this level, but Potter capping off a marvellous season with another victory. And that meant the series overall looked like this. Potter winning comfortably in the end. 22-year-old Emma Lombardi finished third.
I'm very determined, and I'm very, I'll give it everything. So, no, I'm not surprised, but it's been tough. And yeah, just thanks to everyone in Leeds that believed in me, and yeah.
So the medal ceremony for the overall series. Lombardi still so young. Beaugrand having to settle for silver. Disappointment really for the Frenchwoman, but Potter, what a season she's had. Winner of the test event, winner of the grand final, world champion, and probably now favourite for the next Olympics.